have music playing, get your music going in the background. We'll start with some marching. Oh, I should mention, because we're using the bands, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I wear shoes. Today I wore shoes, just personal preference. Here's your 4, 3. Now out, in. Take it out, and in. Out, and in. Now this time, you're gonna march wide and stay wide. Right there is your march. March. And little squats down and up. Take some little squats. Start getting everything. Here comes that ankle, knee, hip warm up. Start bringing in the core. Get your core engaged. As you warm up, if you want to go deeper, go for it, but it's not necessary. We'll be getting some wall squats tucked in here soon enough. Now on the next one, I'm going to have you stay down. Take your cow cat right here. Hands are on your thighs. That's the drop of the belly, lift of the chest. Then the chin drops and you roll through your spine. This is your chance. Move through your spine. Get movement all the way from the neck down to the tailbone. Inhale up. Exhale when you round. Now it will be on this next one. You're going to roll yourself all the way up, one vertebra at a time. Once you get there, take a reach and tap. Right here, there's your reach and tap. Reach and tap. This is your side stretch. Start lengthening through this side of your body each time you reach up. That means you're going to point your toe a little bit more. Lengthen through the side. Here comes the reach in front. Little reach in front. Now this, use it to open up your upper back area. And here comes your step touch. Step touch together. Now heel front and push front. So take a little heel and push, heel and push. Keep your right heel to the front, take a little hamstring stretch. Sit back, little press back of your hips, tap the toe down and up. Little tap, tap, tap. Now take the toe out and in. It's a little out and in, out and in. We're gonna shift our weight forward and come into your reach and pull. Foot goes back, reach up, pull back, press the heel down. Lift up, and then press the heel down. So you want to get a nice warm up for the calf muscle. But this is also to reach up with your shoulders, bring it down. We'll take one more and then bring it into your knee with your curl. So right here, you lift and press back. Lift, press back. Take one more and then hold it in here. Bring it in, hold it in, and right here, open between your shoulder blades. Just pull your belly in, get a big stretch through the back of your body. Drop the arms down, bring yourself up, take the left leg to the front, hamstring stretch, start with your toes up, hips back. Then you add the tap of the toe, tap, tap, down and up. Take it out and in, there's your out and in. We stop the foot, shift your weight forward. Here comes your reach and pull. Fingertips go up, lift the heel, press the heel down, bring it down. There's your up and your down. Here is your lift and your lower, lift, lower. It will be on the next one. You bring the back knee in. So right here, we're gonna go up and now bring that knee in, curl it in, add the stretch to your hip, your quadricep, bring it back. There's the stretch and the release. You are going to bring the next one in. Hold it in right here. There's the hole. Take your arms behind. This time, stretch your chest. Clasp your hands, lift them up. Get a big stretch through your chest. You can go ahead and relax your arms, bring it up. March it out, right and left. Take a little march and march, march and march. One more time, tap and reach. Get some length here. Tap, reach up. So you can lengthen right here, side of the body. Reach your toes away. Feel the length down the side. Arm comes across the front right here. You're going to take it to the front. There's more of an upper back stretch opening here. Step touch. We bring it together. Take your step touch together. Now hamstring curl and pull your arms back. This is going to be a little heel to the glute. Now I want you to make sure you're standing up tall so you get a good stretch down the front of the leg. Open up the hips. One of our first moves is going to be our wall squat. So I want to make sure you're getting warmed up through your hips and your thighs. Now knee lift, we're going to pull it down. Here comes the knee, pull down. Little more warm up for your hips. Take a couple more, and now march it out right here. Give yourself a little march and march. Little march. Now we're gonna go ahead, take a sip of water if you wanna take a sip of water. Our first move, like I said, is going to be the wall squat. Take your time, I gave you enough time to get some water. Get set up for your wall squat. It's the first move we're gonna do. We're gonna be doing each move for 1 minute. We get a 15-second break in between. So first move, wall squat. I'm coming to my wall. When you're ready, get yourself down and hold your squat. So think shoulders back, head back. Now this is where I really need you to think. Core is zipping up. We want to feel our shoulder blades against the wall. Our toes should be able to wiggle. And think of the rib cage, right? We should be able to feel like our lower shoulder blades against the wall, as well as a really solid connection with your sacrum. We're almost there. 10 more seconds. There's your 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Carefully bring yourself up. You can shake your legs out. Give yourself a little break. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Second move is going to be push-ups. I will be doing my push-ups on the wall. It's still early in the workout. So right here, start setting yourself up for your push-ups. Like I said, I'm on the wall. If you're doing your push-ups with me on the wall, make sure you're on your toes. So we can keep our heels up and stay on your toes as you take your whole body down and up. So use this push-up. Yes, it's for our chest, but use it for a whole body warm-up as well. We're using our quadriceps to lift up and away. Core is zipping in. You have that movement. Shoulder blades back and down. And we should be really nice to our neck. If you feel any strain in your neck, adjust where your hands are. Take one more push-up and go ahead. Bring it up, shake it out. So we're gonna do lunges. We're gonna start with our right foot to the front, left foot back. You're gonna hold your lunge. So we're doing a stationary lunge right here. I just want you to work on your form, hips level, and then you take the back knee down. So remember with your lunges, heel on the back foot stays up. And we begin the movement with the back knee. I don't care if you go down low or not, because that's going to depend on flexibility of your hip, but we want to make sure we're zipping the core, and we're going straight down and straight up. There's the slide down, slide up. So we should be getting a good warm up in our legs right here. If you were chilly, you should be starting to warm up some. We have time for a few more. Right there, pulling the core. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Here comes your last one. And then bring yourself up, shake it out. So shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. We have the other side to go. Start setting yourself up. Remember, you're on the toes of the back foot. And then right here, zip the core, squeeze the shoulder blades, slide down, slide up. So often my first few are a little bit smaller as I get my hip warmed up. And there's your down and your up. So remember, knee is the leader, the back knee. So you want to think bend the knee, slide down. I'm trying to make it so that we protect our front knee. We want to keep that front knee safe as you slide down and up. So one more time, zip the core, squeeze the shoulder blades together. We're going to take 2 more. Then when you finish this one, you can bring yourself up. We're going to add in our band. It is going to be for a chest press. Chest press is more of a thicker band. If you're using different size bands, choose a band that's a little thicker. When I say chest press, that means the band is behind your back, underneath your armpits. That way you can keep it nice and secure. And then we're going to think of the push-up we just did. Oh, now we're going to do that move with our band. It's a push and control back. Now we're going to just stand. I want you to focus on your form. So soften the knees, pull the core in, and think of this as your push-up. So you're pressing through your chest, and then your elbows come back. You press and control it back. Feel the push and the control back. And again, if you need more resistance, you would just make your band a little shorter. You're going to feel more effort there. Let's take one more here. There is that push. Now I'm going to have you release the band. Our next movement is for our upper back. That means I used a thicker band. I'm going to use a little lighter band when I do this because this is upper back and you're going to adjust the length. So wherever it works for you, hands are right in front of your chest. Again, knees soft. You're going to open up and bring it together. So this is what I'm doing. Shoulder blades are backing down. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and let them come back to the front. Arms are staying straight. So this is for our posture. You're going to open up and bring that chest right, the tube right in front of your chest. Now, if you're feeling it in your neck and your shoulders, first you roll your shoulder blades down, keep them down, and then pinch your shoulder blades together. There comes your open. So right here, our arms stay straight, and you're pulling to the side. So you think of making a T with your arms. Open. There's your open. We have time for one more. You're going to finish this one. We get to set our band down, and we're going to go into a forearm plank. I'm doing my forearm plank on my chair. Feel free to take yours down to the floor. Keep your lighter band nearby. We'll be using it next. Forearm plank feels a little different than when we use our hands. And then you set yourself up. think core engaged. We still have shoulders right over the elbows, which are basically in line with your chest. And then try to avoid collapsing between your shoulder blades, right? We gotta kind of push up right between your shoulder blades so you can pull in the core and stay strong in the upper body. More seconds here. And go ahead, start bringing yourself up. Like I said, we're gonna use our lighter band. We're gonna combine the wall squat with those open to this side. So right here, set yourself up in your wall squat. First, perfect wall squat. Sliding down. Then, arms are in front. This is that pull back that we did in the middle. But right here, the great thing about using the wall, one, your legs are working, but two, feel your shoulder blades, right? Our head doesn't move away from the wall. Our low back stays against the wall. And then you're squeezing your shoulder blades as you pull back. So there is posture. That's what we're working on. Lots of strength right here. We're going to take one more and then go ahead. Carefully bring yourself up. Shake it out right here. Give yourself a shake, 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 shake. We're going back to some lunges. We're going to add a punch. I'm keeping my band. And the band is optional. You can skip it. It's coming behind your back. And then you're going to have it behind your back. Come into your lunge position. And we're going to punch diagonal across, just the left arm. So if your right arm's to the front, you're going to add a punch and bring it back. So we're adding a little twist right there. So we hold. I'm forgetting to move my legs. I meant to come up and slide down. Apparently my brain's working halfway. So there's your down as you punch and bring it up. Down as you punch, bring it up. So right here, think upper back twist. I'm not twisting my hips. They keep facing the front. There's your punch and front. Punch, front one more time. There you go. And go ahead, bring yourself up, shake it up. We have the other side to go, and just like I did on the other side, I am gonna make you hold your lunge isometric as we set up. So first, get your feet set up. Bend the back knee, we're gonna hold it. Just do a couple here. Get the up arm moving. So we're gonna take a couple, you're punching across. And then on this next one, you can start adding, bring it up, and then slide down. So now I'm adding the full lunge. So last one, it was more of a hold. Maybe you like that hold better, maybe you didn't. And then you punch. So right here, the lead, back knee leads on the way down. Back knee bends. That twist, pull in the core, then punch across, right? So we want to make sure our core is engaged as you punch across. Let's take one more. And then you can start bringing yourself up. Bring yourself up, shake it out. We're going back to our forearm plank. Again, I'm gonna stay on my chair. If you wanna take it on the wall, take it on the wall. We are gonna add a leg lift. So I'm on my chair. A little more challenging than the wall, a little harder or easier than being on the floor. Now you're gonna hold your forearm plank and now lift one leg, just a little bit. Hold the leg up, Keep your form. Set the foot down, reset yourself, lift the other leg. Hold it up. Hold it, hold it. Set the leg down. We're gonna do that one more time on each side. Leg goes up. Hold it. Keep your hips level. Keep lifting between your shoulder blades. Set the foot down. Here's the other side. Leg goes up. Hold it, hold it. Hold in the core. Set the foot down, hold your plank. About 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring yourself up. Take a sip of water if you want a sip of water. We're going to move on to a plie. We're going to do a pull down. That's for our lats. So right here, I'm grabbing a little thicker band if you're using different sizes. Plie. Lat pull down means your band is up in a Y. And then when you come down, you make a W. You're up making a Y, and now you make a W. You're up, and you're down. There's your slide up. Now shoulder blades slide down. This is for our lats, huge muscle group down our back. So think of pulling down with your shoulder blades and your lats. There's your slide down, press up. You have time for 2 more. Here comes 1. Here comes 2. Now you're gonna bring yourself up and we're gonna take some side steps with our band. I'm gonna use my longer band. It's a little lighter. This is for your outer hip. We're gonna stand on our band. Please be careful here if you don't have shoes on. And I like to cross my band. I just feel more secure with it crossed. All we're gonna do is step to the side and then step to the other side. So wherever that step, now remember when I step, I'm not leaning, I'm zipping the core and I'm staying up nice and tall. And then you take this step, bring it in. You have as much control going out as you do in. There's your out and in, out, in. So zip the core, shoulders are relaxed, your arms can relax. This is all for your outer hip, outer thigh. So our leg that stays still is working as hard as the leg that steps out. You're gonna take one more here. And then when you finish that one, stay right in the center. I'm gonna uncross my band. We're bringing in our bicep curls. If your band is shorter, take 1 foot off. And then when you're ready, you curl up, you curl down. So adjust the length of your band if you need more. And when I say that, when I say stand on 1 foot, I mean this way I have a longer band, little less resistance. That might work better when you curl. Now, like I said, I have shoes on today. If you're not wearing shoes, make sure you're standing with the band under the heel more so you don't injure the tendons at the bottom of the feet. And then you curl up, you control it down. Now we have to use all that control on the way down. Don't let the band take your arms down. You want to control the band down. You have your up, you have your down. There's your up and down. Let's do one more. Curl up, release down, and then go ahead, shake it out. Now, I have my chair out. We're gonna have a seat on the chair. We're gonna work on shoulder retraction, which is a big deal to help with our posture, and it's to help get our shoulder blades set up. And then we'll take it into some rows. So I'm gonna have a seat. You can do this on the floor if you wanna sit down. Band is wrapped around my feet, And when I say shoulder retraction, all I'm gonna do is squeeze my shoulder blades together and then release them. Now, I'm saying shoulder blades pull back. I'm not arching my back. I'm not popping my rib cage out. I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together. So often you hear me talk about this. Shoulder blades down and back. That's what we're working on here with the band. I want you to get that really good feeling, and it's not moving our spine at all. Our shoulders, especially the shoulder blade area, it's mobile. So let's use it. It carries a lot of stability for us. Now you're gonna finish this one, and our next move is gonna be a row back. So now I'm gonna pull the band to my waistline. Same idea with the shoulder blades. They're staying in place, down and back. And now I pull the band to my hips. Palms are facing in, so they're facing my thighs. And then I'm pulling back right here. I want you to think elbows slide down and back. There's your pull. Now you should have your shoulders down, lots of space for your neck. And then you pull and release. Pull, release. And then think, are you pulling your core in? Do you have your core engaged to support your low back through the movement? There's your back and your forward. We're gonna do 2 more. Row, release, and then go ahead. Bring it down. Next move is going to be a side plank. I am taking my side plank on my chair / my bar over there so I can see the timer. So shake your arms out. If you need to take a drink of water at any time, take your drink of water. Side plank, you can do this on the wall. I am using my chair. You're gonna set yourself up. Now, I like to stagger my feet, meaning one foot's on the floor. You might like to stack your feet, right? I'm not gonna tell you one's better than the other. It's really gonna be your preference. And then we hang out here because we all love a good side plank, right? There's squeeze your glutes. Remember to breathe. And when I say that, usually it means exhale. Then you think, can I set my core? Are my hips starting to drop? Can I lift my hips up a little bit? We are so close. Hang in there. Here comes your countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, bring it up. Shake it out. Take your 15-second break. We're going to switch, take it to the other side. Like I said, I have this bar over here. I'm going to use the bar so I can see the timer. You want to set yourself up wherever it's right for you. Again, stacked feet, staggered feet. I'm in staggered. And there it comes. Now, we want to make sure we're doing a full side plank. So if you're kind of rolling forward, open yourself up so that you're really getting this side. So this, we're working the waistline. And then you want to make sure your hips are lifting. So it's so easy to drop your hips. So make sure you're straight line. And you're breathing as in exhale. So even though we're working, you can still think a little softness, right? You don't need to clench your top hand. You can soften in places. We're almost there. Here comes your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. We're gonna do our pull downs one more time. I love this move. It's great for our posture. It's a large muscle group. We just can't see it because it's on our back. So it is your heavier band. This is where you're making your Y. And then you're gonna pull down. Now I kept my feet under my hips. I'm gonna be adding one more element if you wanna add it in. As you pull down, you can lift a knee if you want. Balance and strength. And then you switch. Now, don't lose, right, the pull down. So maybe that means your toes stay down so you can focus on the pull down. So you're going to pick a version that works for you. And we're really emphasizing pull down, bring it up. Takes a lot more core when we choose to add the leg. So remember, we're working our lats. It's your W. Here comes your last one. And then you can go ahead, shake it out. Next, what we're going to do is tricep extensions. We're going to do it with the band. So grab whatever size band you like to use for your triceps. I wrap my band around my hands. I don't know if you saw that. And then I'm securing my hand on my shoulder. And you might need to make adjustments. There comes the press down and the lift up. There's your down. So I'm taking elbow right next to my waist and focus on the press, control it up. There's your down, and you're up. And we're standing here, so make sure your knees are soft, your core is tight, and the focus is back of the upper arm. There's your press, 90 degrees up. There's your down, and you're up. Down, and up. We'll take 2 more here. And then when you finish that one, give yourself a little break. Go ahead, shake it out. Let the arms relax. We have the other side to go. So I kept my hands wrapped in my band. Standing up tall, knees are soft. When you're ready, there's your press and your release. There's your press, release. Remember, soften the knees, zip up the core. Now I'm having you do this move with just the work of the tricep because I really want you to focus on feeling the back of the upper arm. Do the work as you press down and bring it up. There's your down and your up. Down and up. We're going to do a few more right here. Press. There's your press. Here comes your last one. And then go ahead. Shake it out. If you want to take a sip of water, take a sip of water. We're going to sit down one more time. We're doing the same idea that we sat earlier, but this time we're going to get our trapezius that's higher up on our back. And also, it'll get our shoulders some more. Feet are out in front of you. Band is around your feet. Make sure it's in a safe spot. Now this time, I still like to cross. Palms are down, and you're going to pull up towards your shoulders. So I'm going to pull in the core, and I'm going to pull my elbows up high and bring it down. There's your pull up high. So now palms are facing the floor. I have my pull as my elbows come up wide. And this is going to change where you feel the work in your back. So this is catching our trapezius as you come up. Bring it down, pulling in the core, focusing on the movement. You can catch your rhomboids as well when you make the movement. So you pull up, you control it down. Here comes your up and down. Let's do one more for good measure. There's your pull. Then you can go ahead, set your band down. We did a lot of work right there with our shoulders. Relax your arms, bring yourself up. I want to do our standing, we call it standing dead bug. It's for our core, it's for balance. Fingertips are up towards the ceiling. And you're going to lift a knee and bring an arm down. lift a knee, bring it down. So this, I'm bringing it in specifically for your core. So you're gonna pull in the core, arm and leg. Pull in the core, and then move. So we wanna feel that. I always like a strong foundation before you move. So before you ever start the movement, make sure you feel that solid floor, foot is down, core is tight, and then move. Let's do one more on each side. We're gonna keep the knee left, but we'll bring our arms in front of us, right here, cross them. Keep the knee going, right here, so you feel, and then when you're ready, we're gonna twist towards our knee. So you need to get the foundation, and then you add the twist. So when I say that, foot is planted, core is tight, and then you lift and twist. So you wanna make sure, foot is down, core tight, add your twist. So we're working balance, right? Balance takes core work, but I'm tossing in more elements. Oh, we're almost there. We are going to do one more on each side. Finish this one. Feet can stay down. Bring your hands behind your head. Just add a little off to the right, center, off to the left. A little bit more oblique here. Pull in the core, soften the knees. Now this is specifically for your core yet. I mention that because often it takes mental focus to get the right muscle group. There it comes to the side, to this side. Let's do one more on each side. There comes your last. One is here. Arms can go down. Take some big shoulder rolls. There's your shoulder roll. And then right here, find your balance. We're gonna do our quadricep stretch. I'll use my wall. You can do this in the middle of your floor. And there's this stretch, front of the thigh. Now soften the standing leg a little bit. Make sure there's a little bend in it. And then get a big stretch for the thigh, the quadricep. And if your hips tend to be tight, you're probably gonna feel it in the front of your hips too. You're gonna relax this side, and we'll take it to the other side. So again, find your balance, or use the wall, that's what I'm doing. And then we always wanna make sure, standing leg, the knee's a little soft. You can press the hip forward. Feel this stretch down your thigh. And then we go ahead, release this side, shake it out. We're gonna stretch this side of our body. A little more balance. Right foot goes behind the left. Fingertips can reach up. And there's lengthen and then lean. So first we get really long. Bring yourself back to center. Let your arms come down. We're going to switch over to the other side. Now you're going to take the left behind the right. Fingertips are up when you're ready. Lengthen up and then stretch. Bring yourself up to center, let your arms come down, uncross your feet, take a little forward fold, plant your hands onto your thighs, press your hips back, take your stretch right here, soften the knees, reach from the tailbone to the top of the head. Bring yourself all the way up, and we're going to take our calf stretch. Take one foot back behind, push your heel into the floor. If you don't feel a stretch, make sure your hips are level. Check to see what your heel is doing. We're going to take the arms up, drop the left, take a tricep stretch here. Release your arms down, bring yourself up, switch sides. Now your left foot to the front, right foot stepping back, press the heel down, fingertips go up, drop the right hand, tricep stretch here. Relax your arms down, bring yourself up, take a big shoulder roll here. You're gonna open up your arms to the side. Now clasp your hands behind your back, stretch your chest, lift your head up if you want it. Then relax your arms, hug a big ball. We did a lot of work, upper back area, so give yourself a big stretch right here. Open your arms to the side, drop your left arm down, take the right behind, and then you're going to drop left ear, left shoulder. I like to we did trapezius, that's what we're stretching right here. Lift the head, drop the right arm. Now the left arm comes behind. Once you have that, you drop right ear, right shoulder. And there comes this stretch for your neck, your shoulder area. Lift the head, drop the arm, take a big shoulder roll right here, roll your shoulders up, back and down. Here comes your big inhale, take a big inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, blow it out. We do that 2 more times, big inhale, reach up. Exhale, you blow it out. 1 more time, big inhale. Exhale, blow it out. And thank you all very much.